what point in time? So when you started at HDR, you were working on projects as an architect on projects, and then at some point you shifted into your towards your current role, where maybe you're more like an internal consultant. There's an awareness that you had this specialization where you could more broadly impact projects. When did that happen, and how did that transition come about?
I think probably the biggest transition was 4 years ago when we were heavily involved on this project for new hospital for UPenn, and we concocted this crazy way of helping the team think through cost. I always get in trouble when I say cost model, because we say cost model because we're getting numbers, but it's really more like an automated way of getting quantities and being able to visualize that and do options.
It's interesting that you kind of pulled that back right then, because it does start to speak to, in some ways, the danger of kind of misrepresenting an algorithm or a process in a way that might be tied to someone else's scope of work, like the contractors, right?
Yeah, they get really upset when we say that we can do a cost model, because they have very complicated spreadsheets, and they will offer up certain versions of that we can tap into.
But it's like an early estimation tool. You can claim that, you know.
But I mean, every single project ever deals with cost early on. Like, how do you do a cost early on?
Yeah.
I mean, I remember days of Rhino and SketchUp where, you get a surface, you type area,
multiply that.
You get the area, you put it in your Excel spreadsheet, multiply by the cost per square foot, and then you don't even run the calculation. You just get the department and the area, and then you send that as a spreadsheet to the contractors. But so we had done some crazy tools with grasshoppers to help the automation of that, and then also visualize that.
And to optioneer with it, basically, to say, hey, well, if we do this, this is the impact here, and if we make these assumptions. So basically allowing for, like you were saying before, a client-facing engagement where you can talk through what the impacts of different decisions are going to be at an early stage.